home week for you here. Are you already feeling a little bit wistful maybe?
Yeah, no, I think it's a weird deal just because, I mean, I remember my first game in here as an exhibition game as a freshman like it was yesterday. I mean, it's the 4 years have flown by. It's been an incredible ride, and yeah, I'm just hoping to make the best this weekend.
We saw Bryce get a little bit emotional last year. Have you thought about how it might feel for you walking out on the court for that last game?
Not really, but I think this is one of those things where it's hard to even imagine what it's going to be like until you're kind of in that moment. Just because, yeah, I mean, that's kind of the culmination of the 4 years when you're out there and doing all that stuff for senior night. So, yeah, I mean, I haven't really thought about it too much, but it's going to be a cool moment, I think.
How do you feel about you obviously chose to come back for this year? How do you feel about that decision? How happy are you that you came back for this extra year?
I think it was a good decision. Yeah, no, I think to be able to get my degree and have a senior year in college where I also have a chance to get better and improve my game, I think there's a lot of positives that have come from it. And yeah, I think I'm really happy with where I'm at.
Do you feel like you've been able to make strides in the areas? I know that you went for workout last summer and got the feedback from the NBA teams. Do you feel like you have kind of kept that in the mind of what they wanted, and you've made improvements in those areas?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was great to have a chance to just get an understanding of what they're really looking for specifically with me, and yeah, just trying to focus on that, just to improve myself the best I can for my just moving forward, my player improvement.
Obviously, one of the big things was the three-pointer. Do you feel like that's really kind of broadened your game and given you a new dimension?
Yeah. No, I think it has. I think it's come a long way. I think there's still some definitely some work for areas of improvement in terms of that. But yeah, no, I think I'm proud of the progress I've made thus far.
With what happened in Oregon, having them come back this weekend, how does that kind of play into bouncing back against those teams this week?
I mean, yeah, it's a big week for us. I mean, especially this time in February. Now these are the games that'll set up March for you. So in this time of the year, yeah, I mean, every game has that much more weight to it. Especially considering it's our last two home games, we want to give the best effort we have and get these 2 wins.
Does it give your attention more that both these teams have beaten you guys, rather than not the top of the Pac-12, but they have beaten you guys? So going into the rematch, they have your full attention?
Yeah, no, I think in every game, but yeah, I mean, especially with teams like this where, like you said, they had beaten us before, so of course we want to get them back or whatever and get these 2 wins. So, but yeah, no, they're 2 really good teams. We're just trying to take it one day at a time and just get these 2 wins.
What's it been like for you going through this kind of a college career with your entire senior class and being able to finish it this weekend?
I don't know. It's hard to describe because I mean it's been an incredible journey, really. I mean it's been a dream come true to be able to be an LA kid and be able to play for UCLA with my parents coming to games and all that. It's really been special. And yeah, I take a lot of pride in it. It's really been an incredible journey.
Last week here for the last 2 home games, how do you feel? Do you feel like it's all coming to an end here? How does that feel?
Mixed. I feel mixed about it, I'm really excited. I hope we get these 2 wins. It's really important for us, first of all, and then, it's just all seems so quick, it's been 4 years already, and it's time to move on, but at the same time, you just want to hold on to it, and it's just something that's really, really special.
Have you thought about after UCLA, are you going to try to get the NBA shot, maybe go back overseas and play a bit there, or have you thought about?
Yeah, of course I thought about it. I'll give an NBA shot. I'm planning on going pro for sure, and of course I'll give an NBA shot. I'll be around in the spring quarter, and I'll see wherever the road takes me.
What would be the preferred league if that doesn't work out overseas? Is there one in Hungary that you like? Or?
There is a Hungarian league, but I'm not planning to go back to there just yet. I want to go somewhere else if the NBA doesn't work out, but probably somewhere in Europe.
What was the path from Hungary to UCLA? How did you get here?
It's been a long path. First I went to Florida for my senior year of high school, where I actually played with Prince Ali for a year. And so I played there for a year, and then that's where I got recruited by UCLA. And then I made it to LA, and then I've been here for 4 years. So.
Who was the recruiter on the lead recruiter
that recruited me?
Yeah.
At Sagemont in Florida?
No, from UCLA.
Ed Schilling, yeah.
Okay,
Ed Schilling.
Okay.
I think Coach said that he thinks you're kind of playing the best game you've played all year. So how do you feel kind of comfort-wise on the court compared to maybe?
I'm getting more and more comfortable, you know, and I'm finding my game. You know, I've had my ups and downs, and right now I think I'm in a really good point.
What do you think has improved the most for you to get to this point?
I definitely have that. I've made some shots, so that definitely helped my confidence and both in the defensive and the offensive end. And you know, I've been playing more minutes, which also helped. And I think that just helped my confidence. I think confidence is all it's about.
Your three-pointer has really like kind of taken off since conference play started. What changed there?
I just made them, you know. I think I've always had the three-pointer. I always knew I could make them, and so far I haven't really made them. You know, I've been an okay shooter, and I guess I just started making them, and just like I said, confidence happened.
Do you have your family coming to the games?
I do. My mother and my sister will be here for the Thursday and Saturday's game.
They all still live in Hungary?
Everybody's still in Hungary. Yes.
What city?
Kurment.
Is that near the capital or what?
No, it's on the western side of it. It's a smaller town.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were born and raised there till you came to Florida?
Yeah, that area. Yeah.
Okay.
How many times has your family made it out here to watch you come play?
My sister been out here twice, and then my mom came once in my freshman year. I think that's it.
It's been a while since they've come watch you play.
It's been a while, yeah. It's been a while since I've seen them, so it's gonna be really nice to have them here.
What do you miss the most about Hungary?
Well, first of all, my family and friends.
Right.
Because, you know, those are the people I grew up with. And then food. I always say the food. I always miss the food. But yeah.
Well, what is like a Hungarian specialty?
Goulash.
Goulash.
The goulash is a Hungarian specialty.
What is in goulash?
What is a goulash? It's kind of the stew that's usually made of pork or beef. And it's made of potatoes and onions and paprika. Paprika is a Hungarian ingredient. So yeah, that's
Nowhere in LA you can get that.
not easy, you know. I've had it before, but it's not the same.
Oregon State, what you guys, you know, were up 1 and then they finished the game with a 10-3 run. How much does that get your attention that, you know, they beat you guys and obviously you want to kind of get
It gets our attention as far as it's a toughness deal, I think. You know, we're going to have to play a lot tougher than we did in the first game, and we're going to have to fight for every loose ball and play like we want it more.
Oregon State coming up, how much did they get your attention when they beat you guys, obviously? I mean, they're not, you know, considered one of the top Pac-12 teams, but beating you, does that kind of get your attention a lot more going into this home game here against them?
For sure. I mean, it just shows that we got to come out and win. They already beat us once, so they showed they could do it, and it's our job to change that and beat them Thursday.
They're playing pretty well, actually. They just swept that last trip. What have you seen out of them that makes them tough to beat?
I guess their whole team is good. They have good bench players, obviously, that's always good, and their starters are good. Stevie Thompson obviously leads the team, and Eubanks does a great job down low in the post, so they have a good all-around game pretty much, and they're a really good team to me. So.
You guys are kind of saluting the seniors this weekend. What have they meant to you getting to play with them for the last 2 years?
They meant a lot. Obviously showing us how to work hard. When I first got here, they were, sophomores, so they showed me a lot, just working hard always, and just showing how disciplined you have to be. Obviously, Tom can step out and shoot really well, and he's obviously gained a lot of distance from the basket each year, so he just showed consistency and just showed me what I have to do to be great, basically.
How does that help to have Tom able to shoot from the three?
It's great. Obviously, bigs don't want to come out there, so they usually hedge, or if they long hedge, I just throw it back, and he's usually open. He can knock it down at a high level, so that helps us a lot.
For you, when you heard that Tom was coming back, what were your kind of feelings about that?
It was cool, obviously. Another guy who's a leader on our team and somebody who just knows the game pretty well. And obviously he's shooting threes now, so that really helped us and helped me as a point guard find an open guy, and he's knocking him down.